We're rolling?
Yeah.
Rolling. Let's get it! Hey, I am happier than ever right now.
Yeah.
We are in a new setting, new furniture, if you can't tell. You know, we got these little black couches, you know.
Black aesthetic
but
for the
new
vibes.
office. I feel so much better here. I'm not even going to lie. But welcome back to another episode of Talk That Talk.
Where we walk that walk.
Oh, I like that. Well, I got my brother Jay Cook with me. You know what I'm talking about? And our special guest, Kellz.
Yes, sir.
Kellz, go ahead and put your what's your at name, man?
It is. I got so many of them, guys. I got so many
What's
of
your
them.
Instagram?
But look, my Instagram is Kellness, Kellaness. And then what people know me for is Alex&Kellz. It's me and my girl. We got a couples channel. We got 7.1 million on TikTok.
Oh, crazy.
And a couple 100,000 on Instagram and almost 1 million on YouTube.
So you said a couple 100,000 on.
Yeah, you know,
some light.
So, welcome back, you guys. If you guys have not yet, make sure you guys follow all of our socials at Talk That Talk Clips. We got TikTok, Instagram, and make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube. We are missing our third host, Mr. Young Reese, today, but
man.
He got a little sore throat right now.
Yo, Reese went to our group chat, bro, and sent us a picture of his throat. No homo. This is so weird.
What's going on?
He sent us a picture.
I gotta show
It's
you.
like he turned the camera around and took a picture like this.
Bro, it looked like a vagina. He wanted to say that, but
Yeah, those are those little sores.
I showed Sally. I was like, Jordan sent a picture. It looks like a vagina. She said, "What vaginas are you looking at?"
I can only imagine that was coming for sure.
It was disgusting.
Yeah,
So we wanted to start off this podcast because right now, for some reason, we're not going to be able to do the song reviews. We're going to figure that out. But we posted something on the story that said, go ahead, send in a question or some advice that you guys want us to review. And luckily, Kellz will be able to put his input in this one. We got a couple different questions. But the one that stuck out the most for me was, we can talk about this one. What should I do if I know I need to leave the relationship, but we have a baby?
Oh.
Whoa.
It's like I can't.
You have a child.
I just had my child. He's 1 year old. His name's Banks.
Mr. Jack.
And that's a good question. It's you know, I don't know. I came from, I don't want to say a broken home, but like, you know, my parents were divorced when I was young. I was 2 years old. They were divorced. And then my mom got divorced again when I was 18. So, you know, this is your life too. So you have to kind of do what's best for you. And then you need to come together and probably make a adult decision and do what's best for the child as well. You know, if it's super toxic and you guys don't feel like you could fix it, it's probably best that you part ways. But obviously give it your best effort, I would say.
Nah, I agree with that. The one thing that I hate right now that we can't do is we can't dive deeper into the question.
Yeah.
Okay, how old's the kid?
Yeah.
You know, what are you going through? You know, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just like straight like, yo, we're not.
What's the relationship like?
Yeah, so you can't dive into it. But man, I think like with me, it's just.
How important was it? Because your mom and your dad, your biological mom, biological dad are still together.
Yeah.
So how important was it, or did you realize?
So I can't really say anything about growing up with one parent or going to live with one parent for a month or doing this and doing that. I just think, you know, if the kid is still young, you have to make a decision based off of you, you know, based off of the kid's future. And if you feel like this relationship isn't the relationship that you're going to grow in and you're going to see massive success within yourself, it might be one of the hardest decisions you're about to make, but I think you have to separate yourself in order to elevate yourself.
Yeah, that's facts. Because that shit fucked me up as a kid. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
Having one parent.
Bro, what? They'd tell me certain things about each other, like, oh, your dad does this,
Yeah.
does this. And, bro, that wasn't healthy. I remember, like, going back and forth every time I would fly home from my dad's, I was, like, in tears, like,
Yeah.
you know? And I'd go back, like, once or twice a month on a plane by myself or with my sister. And it's not good, bro,
And it sucks because it's almost like one of those decisions where you don't want, like, as parents, you probably don't want to make that decision.
No.
But then it's almost like I have to be selfish for a second and think about myself as well. Because growing up without my mom and my dad together, it was, I feel you, same thing. Like you hear your mom was like this or your dad was like this, and then when you get older, you're like, I don't even know what's the truth.
What the fuck is
I
the
think
truth is?
I think from my standpoint, like I said, I didn't grow up like that, but I think if that ever did happen to me, to where I had a son or a daughter, and my, baby mama, we were living separately, I don't think I can ever talk shit about my baby mama.
Depends on what she did to you.
But the thing is,
Still the mother of your child.
It's the mother of your child. You can't, just like Kellz was thinking, like one would talk shit to the other one would talk shit. So you over here on the plane thinking about, damn, he really did that, or like she really did that. Like it's like it messes up the kid's head, and I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that to the kid.
So I think that's. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
But I think that's like one of the best things that, I already bumped my head like as a kid and went through it, and so I would never want my son to go through that. And the cool thing is like with me and Alex is like our communication is on point.
Yeah.
Whenever Alex is feeling any type of way about anything, she is always the first to come tell me, and I'm like, okay. So sometimes it's most of the time I'm fucking up. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta take a step back and be like, oh, okay, I hear you there. Let me analyze. Let me just soak in what you said. And then we reassess, and then boom, we're good. You know what I'm saying?
realize too, as men, it's hard to admit when we're wrong. As much as it is hard for my girlfriend to admit when she's wrong, for me, it's like I will say I'm wrong, but at the same time, you got to see my side of it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn how to just, you know what, you're right, I'm wrong. It is what it is. Like,
well, you just got to throw ego,
put the pride
out the way, and we're all smart here.
Yeah.
And we just have to look at it from everyone's perspective.
Dope. So enough with the serious talk. You got your advice. Let's kind of talk about, obviously you're very popping on TikTok, all social media.
Yeah.
TikTok seems like is the main moneymaker, or is there another stream of income that?
Yeah. So look, me and myself being an entrepreneur, my girl as well, brand deals are good, streaming is good, but OnlyFans is amazing.
Yeah. Well, let's get into that one.
Yeah, OnlyFans is great.
For all you girls out there.
Wait. You do OnlyFans?
Hell yeah, I put my meat on the net.
Hey, whatever you gotta
No.
What do you want me to say?
Are you
No,
lying?
I just played. No, yeah. I'm lying.
I didn't want to look that up.
Pat slid out his chair for that
Just type in my name in Google and see what pops up.
Don't type mine. No, please don't.
Wait, why?
You said, wait, why? He was so serious.
I said don't, so I'm not gonna tell you. Just don't do it.
Well, now that you told him not to do it, next thing
Everyone listening is good.
Justice nude. No.
Justice gonna be like this.
Yeah. Like that one guy. Yeah.
I got my Timbs on.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, but
So-
let's dive into that.
OnlyFans. Yes. So your girl does it.
Yeah.
And you run one of the you run the company that manages.
Yeah. So I run the largest women's talent agency in all my girls' OnlyFans. So we got about 300 girls. We manage like Ruby Rose, Trisha Paytas, Daisy Keach, Lexi Pantera. Hi, my name is T. My girl, and like the top like TikTok couples that you would never even imagine have an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
And
they're probably making bread off of it.
Oh, crazy.
do you get to see everyone's content?
No, I don't get to see anyone's content. Yeah, so I'm me more so. I just
weirdo.
I don't see anyone's content, but
Okay.
I do see everyone's numbers. You know what I'm saying? And,
Yeah.
some of these people are making ungodly amounts of money each and every single month, and it's wild, man. It's like some of these couples are making multiple six figures a month. I had this one couple that made $800,000 last month.
That's
What?
insane.
This goes
pictures.
This goes back to what we were saying on the last episode. Yo, for all my guys out there that think you're buying an OnlyFans that the girl actually runs, 90% of the time, she's not even running the account. So when you think you're talking to her, you're not talking to her.
Don't listen to
You're
this guy.
talking to him.
No, you're talking to her for sure. This guy's crazy. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. You're talking to her for sure.
Do not ruin it.
About to ruin my damn business, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
So the money is crazy. How do you get? Because obviously you're married, you have a kid. So obviously when it comes down to the unknown of whether or not your girl's being iffy on OnlyFans, like messaging guys or whatever, I don't feel like you really have to worry about that. You're married, or you're not married yet, but
not yet.
You guys are locked in. You got the baby. Yeah. So how do you get over the fact of just, the norm of like, damn, like my girl does OnlyFans?
Well, she doesn't post any nudity.
Okay.
She doesn't. She posts very sexualized thing, not sexualized, but like implied nudity, where she could say she's naked without being naked.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So she'll do like a shower scene, be completely covered.
Did it take you a minute to get over, or was it just like, yo, look, we making money, you're not posting news, like?
Honestly, I've never really been like a jealous person. Mm-hmm. She's never been either, because we both understand like if we fuck up, it's like, I lost you. Or
you guys are also older. I feel like that, or older than me and him.
God damn, bro, I'm 30.
I know, but I'm saying
that boy hit the 30 ball. He hit the 30 ball.
You have the mature mind state, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, well, even just growing up, I always knew I was like, I'm that guy. So you know what I'm saying?
I'm that guy.
You fuck up, like you lost me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And the same thing with Alex. She knows she's that
girl.
She's that bitch. You know what I'm saying? She's that girl. But if I fucked up, I lose my whole family. I gotta be a fucking idiot to want to lose my son and the love of my life. You know what I'm saying?
The money is crazy.
Yeah, the money's crazy too. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
so what does a girl have to have in order for you guys to manage her?
She needs to be willing to post TikToks daily.
Mm-hmm.
So
TikTok
is the biggest driver of traffic to
and this isn't
right
even
now.
not even
sexual TikToks. Just like
no.
Just
Look,
to have
that's what I tell these girls. For all you women that's listening, like, you don't need to be posting like thirst trappy shit. Like, I don't want to work. I want to work with like the top creators, girls that are creative and really want to grow a brand. You know what I'm saying? Because like if you do that,
keep it
people
professional.
Keep it professional, and then people still want to see you naked. It doesn't matter. You're a chick.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta be like this on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be like that. You don't gotta put your butthole on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta look cute.
Okay, so they gotta post TikToks. What else?
Just have a nice like Instagram presence, but really like TikTok is the biggest driver of traffic to OnlyFans right now. Like, it doesn't matter really about shit else. You have to be on TikTok.
Yeah, facts.
Like, if you want to grow and you want to make money and you want to be part of my agency, like, you have to have a huge TikTok following. So not huge, but like.
I heard Andrew Tate was he used to do something similar to that, but he would do the cams. What are they called? Live cams.
Yeah.
And he would have like 80 dudes behind, and the girl would pretend she would be on the. Listen,
80 dudes.
Yeah, yes, bro. No, listen.
So
it's a bad chick, right? And she's in the live cam, and she has a keyboard, and she's typing like this, but it's not really her talking. It's somebody's controlling the keyboard, and it's a guy. So it's 80 dudes working for 80 girls, and it's the guy, and all she's doing is this, laughing. When in reality, she's not even saying shit. It's the guy replying to all.
She's just seeing the messages.
Yeah, it's the guy replying to all the messages.
Okie doke.
Wow.
And I was just like, damn, bro, they've been getting swindled since 2010.
There's so many different, like, that's what I've said. Like, this might be wrong for me to say, but if I was a female, like, I honestly feel like females have a lot easier of a way to really finesse big amounts of money out of guys nowadays. Like,
I'd be busting that motherfucker open on the
oh
TikTok.
my god, I've talked to women about that. And they said, I was like, well, you guys got it so much easier. You guys can just, find a guy that has money, or, get on OnlyFans, or do this or do that. And they're like, it's not as easy as you guys make it sound, because it's like for a guy to buy stuff for you, like, you have to go to dinner dates with him. You have to hang out with him. You have to chill with him. And this is like probably like an older dude, creep, and you have to pretend like you like him. And she was like, and
that's
like,
horrible. Imagine like us doing that for girls. Like, I gotta
like a grandma.
I gotta sleep with this chick. Like,
yes.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I had someone. I probably shouldn't speak about it because. Yeah.
You want to dub it?
No. I used to work for this lady, bro, and she used to hold things over my head.
Like on like a blackmail scale.
Yeah. She's like, hey, if you don't come to dinner with me, like, I'm gonna take your BMW away. Like,
What the fuck? Oh, cause she was like sugar mama.
Yeah, but I never did anything with her. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You had a
She would
sugar mama
hold my
before?
job over my head, and her husband worked right next to me.
It was the
It's crazy.
attention. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not perfect, and I'll probably get in trouble for this one too. But when I was living in LA, I didn't have like any way. You know about this one. When I was living in LA, I didn't have any way of like making money. This when I was first starting out on social media, and I always say shit that gets me in trouble, but I gotta keep it going because I'm not gonna dub out. But anyways,
Get you in trouble in a relationship?
no, definitely not relationship. But just being too truthful.
It's all right.
Stupid ass. But anyways, everybody knows about it. But basically, I didn't have any way of making money back then, and we were blowing up on social media. This is back in the days when I was doing JKJ with Julius and Kyle. And I would do story shout outs, $10 here a day to like pay for some food, have like $20 in my bank account.
Yeah.
And so one of the finesses that I found was like, and it wasn't even like on purpose, it just like came about, was that I was literally like finding myself like entertaining like a female and her being like, yo, like, you need some clothes or you need some shoes or you need some food. And I'd be like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Come to find out, I got so deep into it, I was like, damn, like I'm doing some like bad, like some raunchy ass shit. Like that's a dude. Ended up getting blasted for it. And I was like, learned my lesson right then and there. Like that's like, fuck that. Like that was fucked up.
You say raunchy shit though. You're like eating ass. Like, what are
No.
you doing?
I wasn't doing. I was
Kellz,
never
bro,
even.
I've said whoa like 5 times already, but we just started.
I was said raunchy shit.
I was
I'm
never
like trying
even-
to like. I thought he was eating ass for shoes. I was confused. Like,
No, never did. I never even met up with the females though. That's the crazy
And they
thing.
would just send you money,
okay,
or they
okay.
It
buy
was just
things
they
for
would
you?
send me money, but the thing is, like he said, they'll hold certain shit over you. And the thing that they were holding over me was like, yo, I will put you on blast on social media.
Yeah.
And this is when I was trying to gain my social media presence, and I was like, fuck. Then I got like caught up in it, and I was like, I ended up being like, yo, just blast me. And I got blasted on YouTube, like on like a drama channel.
Damn.
And ever since that day, that was like 6-7 years ago. Ever since that day, I was like, yup.
Learn my lesson.
Learn my lesson quick.
I had a sugar mom before.
You did.
It was great.
She didn't blackmail you?
Nah, she was like 50.
So you were
Sure.
eating ass.
She was 48. No.
Yes, he was. He said,
No, I wasn't.
You had to think about
That
that.
nigga a munch.
Yeah. He used to eat it for
Bro,
lunch.
what happened was she would call me up, boom, 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 right? She'd be like, yo, I need a pack of cigarettes. Sure, God. She'd be like, I need a pack
That's
of
the
cigarettes.
worst, bro.
She lives in Old Town Scottsdale. Boom, I would drive from like Chandler, so like a 30-minute drive. I'll go get her cigarettes, go to her house. Boom, I'll give her cigarettes, help whatever she needs at the crib. And then, bro, she just give me like $1,000.
Oh, she had you cleaning for her?
Were you naked?
Bro, it was no
Cheeks
sexual
out?
activity like that. You know what I'm saying?
You're just a cigarette getter.
I was
saying
there was
that's
this one time.
cigarette.
So there was this one time. Okay, so she called me up at like 10 p.m.
Oh, you knew what time it was.
Yeah. She was like, "My TV's not working. Could you come fix it?" I'm like, "All right, whatever."
You ain't no handyman. You couldn't even put this couch together.
The reason why you sit on is because of me. All right, anyway, so she called me up at 10 p.m. and she was just like, "Yeah, you can fix my TV." Boom, I went there, fixed the TV. It took me like 10 minutes. It was just the TV. It wasn't plugged in like that. Boom, she's like, "You want to watch a movie with me?" I'm like, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
So like,
How old were you at this time? I'm sorry.
19.
Oh, so
Nah,
you were all
19.
horned up. You were ready to go.
Yeah, that's
19.
young. How old was she?
She was like 48.
Sheesh.
Yeah. She had a kid, 2 kids at the crib.
I know somebody that's 25 dating a 45-year-old man.
She a girl?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
But
ridiculous.
So
Random thought.
she's like, "You want to watch a movie?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" So we watching the movie, boom, boom, whatever it is, and then she tried to like I was nervous, bro. So
I can
your
tell.
legs were shaking like this.
I'm like, what do I do? I'm like, damn, do I like make
Whip
a
that thing
move
out.
or do I? I was like,
Was
what
she
do I?
good looking at least?
So she was like a twig, but huge ass titty. So it was like a pea. It was like a pea. So it was like a.
She shaped like the letter P.
And I was just too scared to even make a move. I didn't even kind of really even want to make a move. But she was like, I could tell she wanted me to make a move, but I didn't make it. But like, she would just like rub me on my leg, and I'll be like, oh shit, you know. Like,
I used to be the most awkward, like being in the bed, like trying to make a move, so you kind of like slowly like rubbing.
Would you feel awkward like doing that as?
Hell yeah. Not not now.
Oh no. I'm saying back then, even like when you were a kid.
Oh yeah,
Would
for
you get
sure.
nervous?
Yeah, because I would be like, I mean, is she fucking with it?
Yeah, you don't want to make the wrong move.
Like, damn, I don't know. You know what? Fuck it.
I was an aggressive little bastard, bro.
He said, God,
but yeah, man. So that was my sugar mama story. She was low key.
So did you end up messing with her?
Nah, I didn't.
No?
I didn't.
That's
and
good,
then
man.
I didn't even
Kept
want
it
to.
professional,
But
huh?
man, she
Played
paid
your
me
role.
out. Yeah, she paid me out. I felt like an assistant, overpaid assistant. Man, she would give me leftover shit at the crib. Like, boom, they would just be like paintings and like she had like dope shit. She was moving this one time and she was just like, oh yeah, you can have that. I was stacking shit in my crib.
What her kids call you?
Huh?
What her kids call you?
Actually, her kid walked out while we was watching the movie, just like next to each other, and it just
How old was he? Was
really
he like 19?
awkward. It was 4.
He was 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
It.
Lord.
You called it it. He.
I know, it was
Jesus,
4.
bro.
It was 4.
You insensitive bastard.
It was 4. Yeah. And
That thing was like 4. What?
It was 4, man.
It crawled out and it looked 4.
Body count. What was your question that you were talking about earlier about the body count? Speaking
Yeah,
of
so
like,
I saw this thing on Instagram today.
Yeah.
It says your body count tells you how smart you are. If you're smart or if you're dumb.
so what? Yeah,
So
what's
the
the
higher
scale?
the body count, they're saying you're more than likely to be dumb.
Oh, that means I'm good. I'm
lo-
smart.
The lower the body count, the more smart you are. Because the article said like your
This is
younger
real.
days. Yeah, your younger days you're probably out chasing pussy, right? And like if you're taking down a bunch of girls, you're probably not working on yourself and you're exchanging a lot of energy, right?
Yeah, brother.
Ooh, speaking
I
of
believe that one.
energies,
Yeah,
we'll talk
energy.
about that
Yeah,
next.
so, and then, the lower the body count, you probably had more respect for yourself. You weren't whoring yourself out, and you probably spent more time
Or
studying,
you just couldn't
learning.
get
That too.
you just
Yeah.
he
But
couldn't
I'm just
get
saying,
no
like, the
sweet
dudes
pussy.
that ain't getting them, they're probably sitting in front of the computer studying while they're whacking off at the same time. They're not getting it. So,
I mean,
so are you on the smarter end or the or the dumber end, sir? Fads, you first.
What? I would say I'm more on the smarter end, man. See, I'm kind of
Why you so
intellectual.
red?
You're
Pretty
blushing, bro. I ain't
smart
seen you
dude.
this
I'm
red
pretty
in a
smart
second.
dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. I read. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you do read. I do see it on your story.
Nah, I'm just kidding. That has nothing to do with you being smart. But I don't know, bro. I think I'm pretty smart. Does that
Okay.
put me on the lower side? I don't really know my body count, so I can't really just go out there and be like, my body count is this.
I feel like body count is such a sensitive topic.
I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like body count was like 2015.
Do you guys tell your girl asks you, yo, what's your body count?
I don't know.
Do you tell her your body count?
I think that's something that me and Alex like talked about early, but like it's just been like one of them things, bro, where we just like lifted up the mat and just swept it right underneath. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
I'm the same way.
I feel like if you're in a relationship, I don't care. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like if you love that person, you love that person.
I look, you
Yeah.
don't want to know.
Yeah.
Like I would rather not know. Like just because of the fact that I don't. If I do know, I'm gonna judge you. I don't know, I'm just gonna judge the fact that I don't know.
What if you get in a relationship and then you find out she has a porn video on Safari?
Safari?
Pornhub?
He said not Pornhub, just Safari, just like
Safari?
right.
Yeah.
For me, honestly, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt the soul. But
Yeah,
Nah,
bro,
that's
I'm
gonna
be
hurt. That's gonna
I'm not
hurt.
gonna
I
lie,
can't
I'm
do
looking
it.
at the dude's dick like, damn.
Hey, yo!
I'm gonna be lying. I'm not gonna lie, bro, because I gotta
Like,
be
damn, like he's
like if that fucker's huge, bro.
6 times.
And I just see my girl like taking a fucking huge fatty, bro. I'm
Whoa,
gonna be pissed.
like over here
Oh.
comparing
That
yourself.
shit's gonna be fucking me up. I'm like,
Yeah,
God damn.
I don't think I could do it.
I don't think
Yeah,
I
that
could
shit would
either.
fuck me up, bro. I probably couldn't do it if I see my girl just getting fucking whammed out by some fucking 6'4" college player, like just done.
Especially if she didn't tell you about it. Like she told me about it, I might be prepared a little
Yeah.
bit.
I probably wouldn't even want to watch it, bro.
Yo, what if just a random fake account just sent it to you? That would be the worst.
Oh my god,
I'd be sick.
It's scary because that could really happen. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah, fuck it. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
Yeah, next.
Got that, man.
Next.
So, I mean, we could talk about, I know when we were just at the Jake Paul fight, you had did the, right before we left, you were like, yo, I'm going to drink this juice, whatever.
Yeah, it's called Feel Free. So what it is, it's a
legal?
kava and kratom mix. Right?
Legal?
So explain
it's legal. It's from Austin.
Can you like briefly explain like what kava and cranium is
Kratom.
to our?
Yeah, so
kratom,
what kava and kratom is, it's like a dopamine booster. So it like gets the dopamine going in your head. So it's like it's kind of hard to explain, but like the only other thing closest to it is like taking like a pain pill, like a.
But it's like a natural herb.
Yeah, it's more
style.
like a natural herb, and you could buy it at the store. Like
Yeah.
pain medicine, you have to go like get it from, but it gives you like this very euphoric feeling to where you're just like, woo, like it makes you feel great, right?
Yeah.
But I drank too much before the Jake Paul fight, and if you drink too much, you're feeling a little nauseous because it makes you feel, I don't know,
Like
just
woozy.
Yeah, woozy, like. So I threw up, like mid fight. But whatever.
Where,
Yeah.
in the bathroom or on the floor?
No, in the bathroom.
But you do I don't know even how to pronounce it.
Hallucinogenics, like
Hallucinogenics.
yeah, I used to microdose mushrooms a lot.
Okay.
But I'm kind of straying away from everything. Like I really don't smoke weed anymore. I haven't drank.
Why is that?
I haven't drank since the last time I was with you. I quit drinking for the rest of my
You
life.
made
ever
that
since
sound
then.
like
For the rest of your life?
No. Yeah, just for the rest of my life. Just for like personal reasons. Like I hate alcohol. I hate the way it makes me feel the next day. I feel racy.
Facts.
I spend too much money, and I'm like a professional fun haver. So I'm just like I want to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just know
Bro,
that's
without
one of those
drugs and without drinking, bro, he is like, your personality is so super lit, bro. It's like,
Appreciate
you know,
that.
some people
Yeah.
need a drink to have, like, get loose.
things. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's loose off the
Yeah,
bat.
your energy is always high. Always high. Like
Always,
even when he
bro.
calls me, I have to literally get ready to be on a call with Kellz. I have to be like, all right.
I call these
He's
guys
calling.
all the time.
I'll be
Yeah.
like, what's up, Kellz? He'd be like, hey man, I was just thinking this. I'm like, ah shit. You got me high.
Calm down.
Do you take any,
No, I
like,
love it though. It's
any
good.
Red Bull or anything?
Bro,
You
look,
drink
I haven't
any?
drank caffeine.
So this is you.
Yeah, I haven't drank caffeine since I was like 24.
Fire.
24. Yeah.
Yeah.
No
What-
caffeine, no Red Bulls. That shit fucks me up. I got anxiety, bro. So anything that makes my heart race, it just makes me mad paranoid.
Yeah.
I did bad drugs one time when I was 19 in Chico. Could I say that in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I snorted bad blow. I was in Chico. It's like the #1 party city, and I was up for like 4 days. I had to go to the emergency room. I was like hallucinating and shit. Ever since then, bro, I've never done drugs, like any
Yeah.
hard drugs. Like I've tried like I said, I microdose mushrooms
Yeah.
frequently, like not anymore.
How do you feel like that had an effect on your like everyday? Do you feel like it still has an effect on you? Even
No,
though you
I
don't?
feel like it's like one of those things you have to upkeep where it's like, you know, you probably do it for a week and like take 2 weeks off, do it for a week. Just anytime you're feeling like out of rhythm.
Yeah.
I feel like that gives you like this like different perspective. I feel more loving, more charismatic.
It's kind of like let go.
Yeah, not so worried about dumb shit. And yeah, it was nice.
It's crazy because when I used to smoke weed a lot, like every single night.
Yeah.
And like you know,
Yeah.
he used to when he stayed at my crib, I would literally like, but I would do it so heavy at the night, like I would smoke like 5-6 backwoods.
Like an
Like,
absurd amount, yeah.
Absurd amount. Like to the point where I couldn't get any higher. I was just smoking just to smoke.
Yeah.
And the only like the thing that it had an effect on me was like I just felt very like, how you say,
Lethargic?
yeah, like I didn't feel like myself. Like I just felt very just like in the motion. Just
Yeah, I
going
feel
through
like
the
your
motion.
awareness levels are very low. You're
You're
very,
not present. You're just fucking high.
Yeah,
Definitely.
That's what it is.
Even
like,
like-
you're not all there.
But even the next days, like even when I'm not smoking, I'm still like I have that just
Yeah.
like feel
yeah,
drained.
Yeah,
Feel like just because I
Bro,
knew
it
that there was
sucks the
tobacco.
energy out of you.
that's
It's
why
terrible.
I quit 2.5 years ago. I mean, you know, I'll do it like once in a while, once every couple months or something like that, just like randomly at night, just by myself or with some good friends.
Yeah.
But I quit. I used to be a pothead, man. Smoke every day. CEO used to pull up to my crib every single day with a wood, and we would smoke that thing, man. But I quit, and I realized that once I quit, I elevated my mindset. I started doing things. This is how I thought about it. I said, if a millionaire called my phone right now, would I be ready to talk to him?
Right.
Fuck no.
Fuck no. If I was high, bro, I would not be ready to talk to him. I said, if a business proposal came to me and I was high, I would fuck that business proposal up, man.
Yeah.
Right away. And that's why I quit, bro, because I look at it as I could be spending this time developing myself so that way I could help develop my son. It's disrespectful to my son not to get up each and every single day and just fucking get to it.
Go hard.
It's disrespectful to my girl, and then most importantly, it's disrespectful to myself.
Yeah.
But more importantly, your people. Because if you're not, creating the best man possible and giving him back to the world, it's disrespectful to your family.
Do you guys feel like when you don't have motion in your business or life, whether you're going to the gym or you're working on your mental health or your actual business and what you're doing, do you feel like your mood gets like you get depressed in some way, like you feel down? Because when I'm not working or when I'm not going to the gym and I'm not doing the everyday steps that I usually do, I feel like very just like blah, and then I start getting in my head and I'm like, yo, this is just is this what I should be doing?
It's so crazy that you say that, because it's something that I fight with daily. I try to have a morning routine, and I catch myself, it sucks to say this, but I catch myself like just not doing it sometimes. I'm like, oh fuck, all right, I'll just do it later, and then I push, and then the next day comes, I'm like, fuck, okay, I got this and this, I gotta get these things done, and then I just push that out. So I have to force myself. What I've been doing is I get up at 4:30. I'm at the gym for 2 hours. I do the gym.
Yeah, that's
I do the cold plunge. I do the sauna, and then I come home. I write in my journal, and then I do my self-talk in the mirror. And it's hard for me to stay consistent with doing all that shit. But
no, that's really impressive, man. Because I have a morning routine as well. I used to wake up at like 10, 11 a.m. and I used to think like that's early or whatever it is. One thing that you have to put in perspective: we live in Arizona, right? 10 over here is 1 p.m. on the East Coast. So I now wake up every single day at 6:30 a.m. I wake up at 6:30 a.m. I go to sleep at like 12, wake up at 6:30. Bro, I feel refreshed. I feel good. Like, I wake up, I do my morning routine. I say my prayer, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do personal development. I still do. I read in the morning, and I do a lot of things. When I'm at home, I feel the best to do my morning routine, and the morning routine is the most important thing in your life, like the part of your day, because it's like it sets you up for your day. When you wake up late, you're like, damn, bro, I woke up and I feel like I missed half the day already. But when you get so much shit done at the beginning of the day, you're like, damn, it's 11 o'clock, I already hit the gym, I already did this, I already did that, I already did that, and you're like, what else do I gotta do? You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes, like you said, it's hard to, when you're staying so consistent with being on a schedule or waking up early and really going or getting to it, you hit those like blocks where it's like that like wall where it's like, oh fuck, like now it's even harder to stay consistent because I'm so drained.
Even today, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't wake up. My alarm went off. I shut that off. My bitch voice was just like, you're going back to bed. And I went to bed.
Yeah.
And I woke up and I felt like shit. I was like, I feel like a bitch. I was like, fuck. I was like, I didn't go to the gym. I'm looking at my son, I'm looking at my girl, and Alex looks over at me and sees that I was still there. I was like, fuck, she knows I didn't go to the gym.
Does your girl get mad at you if you do?
Bro, it's just because I've said I'm gonna do so much shit, and then I do it for a little bit, and then I quit. And it's just been something I dealt with my whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My consistency.
Yeah.
And it all boils down to fucking self-discipline, and that's something that I struggle with, bro. I can't even lie. But I feel like everyone struggles with it, and I fight every day, and it's a battle that I'm fighting with myself, trying to stay consistent.
That's the crazy thing about consistency, bro, is that, bro, waking up early isn't hard. Going to the gym isn't hard. Writing in your journal isn't hard. Doing personal development isn't hard. Do you know what's the hardest thing about it? Being consistent and doing it each and every single day. So it's like, making YouTube videos, bro, that shit's not hard for you.
Yeah.
No.
Right? But it's like being consistent making those videos. That's the thing that's hard for you, because it's like I haven't caught on to that mindset of, okay, you know what, I'm gonna just make videos, or just write my journal. I actually want to talk to you about that, writing your journal, bro. How has that helped you with like life in general?
Shit, man. So it just comes down to like manifesting everything. So I have this thing called a Panda Planner. Panda Planner, you should pay me for this, but it's awesome. So nice. I write down in there. So I write down my daily goals, what I did for fitness that day, and this is all in there. And then I write down my ABCs. So A is for act of gratitude, B is for be kind, C is for my contribution to society, D is for don't entertain any bullshit, and E is for A, B, C, D, E. What is E for? Fuck. I can't remember what E is for, but it's for
entertainment? No.
No. I can't think of it, but we'll come back to it. But yeah, I go through my A, B, C, D, E, and I just write down all that stuff, and it helps me organize my day, understand what I need to get done, and it kind of gives me a structure. So it's like I'm not just like on some boat just sailing without a destination. You know, I have a destination. So imagine like you're on a boat and you're just fucking winging it. It's like, where the fuck are you gonna go? And you're in the middle of the sea. But if you have a map and you could hit that point, you know what I'm saying? If you have like a daily objection and a route to get there. So
no, I believe in the journal.
Do you read as well?
Fuck, dude, I'm trying so hard to stay consistent with it, but it's like at night.
Bro, I used to suck at it too, bro.
Yeah, but it's the thing is like it's everything you do in life is just practice. So if it's reading is hard for you, you just gotta fucking read.
You know what I figured out that has helped me like the past like 2 weeks with, because I've been telling myself like, hey, like you're doing a lot, I'm staying consistent, I'm seeing my momentum picking up with everything, social media, money wise, relationship wise. But when it comes down to it, I'm like, I'm doing a lot, but I'm trying to start knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone. So what I've realized is I'm starting to substitute things like, for example, when I go to the gym now, instead of listening to music, I'm listening to an audio book. That's lit. Which is helping me because I can't take the time out the day to sit down and for one, reading for me goes in like, it's in through one ear, out through the other. You know, it's my eyeballs reading it, but you know what I'm saying. But my audio books, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to start listening to this while I'm at the gym. I feel more motivated while I'm at the gym. Right after I'm done, I'm like, okay, I know I'm going to put this into my actual life, put this to use. And so I'm starting to learn how to knock 2 birds out with 1 stone.
And sometimes when you're working out or when you're doing something and you just have audios playing, whether it's motivational, inspirational, or just educational or anything like that, I've noticed that even if you're not listening to it, you're still listening to it in your subconscious mind. And that's why it's like, when, you know, sometimes when I go to sleep, I put on, you know, whether it's inspirational or educational people speaking, because it's like, you know, when you're sleeping, you can still learn. And I told you, I said this once before, I said, when you wake up, you're gonna say a line or you're gonna say a word and you're like, how the hell did I know that? And you're gonna be like, damn, my subconscious mind caught that in this audio or whatever I was listening to.
So I might be creeped out listening to some words while I'm sleeping. Oh no! I listen to meditation though.
It works, bro. Yeah,
that's the only way I can go to.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can go to sleep now. It's weird. It's like.
Do you meditate though?
I don't.
That's something that helped me so much.
Yeah.
But
he told me about that.
Inconsistent as fuck with it. I'm not gonna lie.
Meditation is great, bro. And if you guys need help, I have a 10-minute audio that it's guided meditation. So it's like people.
What app do I use? I use it's called hold on 1 second.
Yeah, people when they be like, okay, well, how do you meditate? People don't know what to think about when you're sitting there. So what you do is there's guided meditation. It's a 10-minute guided meditation morning session to where she's talking to you and telling you what to think while your eyes are closed and your hands are up and your palms are up to receive information.
The app Headspace.
Yeah.
So the first meditation for people that don't want to pay or anything, it's only $70 for the year or whatever. But I paid for the year. But they have the beginner one, and it's like 10 guided meditations. They're all 10 minutes long. And it truly helps you.
There's a lot on YouTube too.
You get into this space where you can control every single thought, and that's insane. And you could feel your body. And if your chest is ever tight, it just feels like your chest just opens up, and you can breathe. It feels amazing, bro. Meditation.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I might.
Bro, when I go to events, I feel like I'm around so much energy.
Right?
Or if I'm around so much people in general, I'm around so much energy, and I feel like if I'm around so much energy,
a lot of different people.
I just sit back. Sometimes I sit back, like when I wake up, and I meditate because I want to cleanse all that, whether it could be positive or even negative energy, bro. I just want to cleanse the energy out so I can just focus on my day and do what I got to do.
So let me ask one question, and we'll probably wrap it up. Everything, the exact business that you guys are doing right now, you know, you're doing the Forex. Now we got the podcast, and definitely you have other business ventures. You got the TikTok, the OnlyFans management. Do you feel like this is something that you want to be doing forever, or what are your guys' goals for the future, and like what field do you guys want to be in?
Yeah,
that's something you've ever thought about?
I'll smash this out real quick. Yeah, so the cool thing is like the OnlyFans thing isn't going anywhere. Like that will forever be there. That's like really like my bread and butter that helps pay my bills and take care of everything.
Yeah.
Social media is, I see myself doing that forever as well. Just because, you know, if you don't have a brand online, you don't have anything nowadays.
Yeah.
And that's just, that is what it is. If I want to have any type of business, I run that through my social media and phew, that's that. And then the cool thing is I'm working with Fads, and he brought me into the company that he works with. I'm super excited. I'm teaching social media now. And you know, I've always wanted to be able to help people, and this is how I'm going to be able to do it on a mass scale. And you know, I always looked up to like Grant Cardone, Gary Vee, the real Bradley,
social media
Wes
gurus.
Watson, all these social media guys that talk and they inspire people. And I always wanted to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? So with this, I'm going to be able to get up in front of, you know, tens of thousands of people at some of these conferences that we're going to be at. And it's going to be sick, man. And it's something I always dreamed of. And I'm finally at a point where, you know, I can teach people. But, you know, I'm forever a student, and I'm going to forever be learning. And, yeah, that's kind of it. I definitely want to get into real estate. That's something I think, you know, everyone should get into. It's just like a great way to park your money.
It's the safest investment.
That's what I'm saying. You know, it's the business could be gone tomorrow, but the building's forever going to be there.
Yeah.
So
definitely real estate next. For sure.
Man, me is, you know, I trade. You know, I speak. I do a lot of personal development. So I'm a development coach. So, you know, when he was supposed to come to Zurich last month, and there was like 7,000 people in the arena, and, you know, we speak about, you know, developing yourself and everything like that, whether it comes to trading, whether it comes to personal development, mindset, spiritual side of success, whole bunch of stuff like that. But it's like, you know, I love speaking and helping people. Like, I'm gonna just say this, I don't need to be in the company that I am in right now, but I want to be in the company that I'm in right now, because it gives me a platform for me to actually brand myself even more. And I feel like nowadays people need to brand themselves as much as they possibly can, because, well, with me is like, yo, I love to help people. I love to impact people. I love to, you know, I get text messages every single day talking about, bro, Faz, you just motivated me to do this. You inspired me to do this, bro. My DMs is crazy with that, bro. So it's like, that makes me happy. Like, that makes me more happy than any amount of money. Like, like,
I feel you on that,
bro, like, you know, we did the toy drive for the kids, bro. That was so dope to me.
We're gonna do it again. If you want to be a part of it,
right now, on the podcast, let's put something together.
For sure. We're for sure gonna put something together.
We're gonna do it again this year, so we'll just all do it.
Me and my girl last year, we I think we took like $3,000, or I don't remember. Don't quote me on this. It was like between like $1,500 and like $3,000, but we took like 10 families shopping.
Fire.
Yeah, that's lit.
Shout out to my boy Christmas in SEC, because he's the one who put it together.
That's right.
Christmas.
That's his name. Yeah, his name's Christmas. He's the big dog in SEC. He's dope.
That's lit.
Christmas.
Yeah, no, the reason why I asked is because, like, I always find myself, this is kind of a message to everybody out there too that's watching. I find myself, and I've always found myself since I was a kid with anything that I was doing, where you're going through the motions and you're working so hard to reach your end goal with whatever it is you're doing, and that you lose sight of like why you actually started.
Yeah.
And I feel like I constantly get a reminder. The thing that keeps me going with the social media thing and why I feel like I will forever be doing this is because you'll get those DMs like, you don't understand how much you've changed my life. And I was like, I've got messages where people talk about they're this close to, you know what I'm saying, You get what I'm saying? And or their family was going through hardship and they watched the videos to make them smile and help and brought their family together, stuff like that. And I feel like whatever you're doing, look back and think about why you actually started and what the reason of that was, and throw yourself back into that mindset, and it'll be a lot easier to keep going. So everybody that's out there, keep pushing, keep going.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's
Good
awesome,
Talk
man.
That Talk podcast.
Yes,
We
sir.
appreciate you for being on the podcast.
Alex&Kellz.
Appreciate you guys for having me, man.
If you want to do OnlyFans, you know who to talk to.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
And I just want to shout out to my girl and my son real quick.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
I love
sir,
you guys.
man.
Alex and Banks.
Alex and Banks.
Anything else you want to say before we get off this?
That's it, man. I'm just super grateful, and we need to all shoot some content together here pretty soon.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Let's-
go on a trip.
I
We're
was
gonna take
just
a
about to
trip.
say that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we ought to go to the cabin, man.
Let's
up
pick the
north.
cabin out tonight. Let's do that for real.
Yeah, I'm with it.
We can do that.
Let's
So-
arrange. I mean, even in the
I'm
cabin,
excited.
we could arrange the toy drive and stuff like that for the kids. Even a homeless, we can do like something for the homeless. Like, bro, I
Okay.
love that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Hey,
shit.
what we did though with those families, we had the families write in, and it's kind of shitty because like it's like whoever had like the most like fucked up story is like who we helped.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, you meet these people and you want to make sure they're being genuine. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But the cool thing is like what we did is like each family got like $500, and depending on how many kids they had, and then they weren't about to buy anything but toys.
Mhm.
Or if they truly needed like necessities for like the family, whether it was like toilet paper, or like
Groceries.
shampoo and shit like that, we let them do it. But it was
Fire.
nothing for the adults. It's strictly for the kids.
It's crazy because a lot of times you might think like, yo, like $500 to me is like whatever, but sometimes or a lot of times $500 to a family
Well, that's a
could
lot
be,
of toys for some kids.
could
Yeah.
be, and even like
That's
just
life changing, bro.
changing. They might be getting evicted, and they got $500 left to pay that rent. So yeah. Appreciate everybody for watching this
Let's get it.
podcast. I think it was a good one.
Yes,
First
sir.
podcast in the office. So make sure you guys comment down below special guests you guys want us to have. Make sure you guys follow all of us on social media. It'll be linked in the description below. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button because we're staying consistent. We're about to blow this bitch up 2023.
I'm
Let's
excited
get it.
to see it, man.
Get it.
Let's get it.